Good morning, everybody. My name is Everly Davis. I am the Director of Community Engagement and the Assistant Curator at the Peoria Riverfront Museum. Thank you for joining us for this special occasion. Behind me is one of our newly installed cases, From Peoria to Progress, the Legacy of John Henry Gwynn, Jr. With us today, we have some special guests, and I'll introduce them in just a moment. But first, a word from our President and CEO, John Morris.
Thank you. Thank you, Everly Davis, and thanks for the staff and community members who've joined us for this live stream. On behalf of the Board of Directors of the Peoria Riverfront Museum, this remarkable private nonprofit organization, the only museum of its kind in the country, a museum of art, science, history, and achievement, a museum dedicated to unleashing the full talent and genius of every individual. What a thrill it is to see coming to fruition a step forward in our telling of an amazing national story that has its roots right here in Peoria. As a native son of Peoria growing up, we all knew John Gwynn Jr.'s name. Everybody in town knew it. Everybody in town knew something was going on, something in the way of American progress was going on in our little town as it was throughout the country. But today, most young people know John Gwynn as a park or a street, right? But there's this huge and important national and American story that is being told here. And I will tell you, it is being told because of the children of John Gwynn Jr., who will be formally introduced here in a minute. They are native son and daughter of Peoria. They are, I am proud to say, members of the National Associates of the Peoria Riverfront Museum. They get my email updates. And we're so proud that Everly Davis and the team here, Bill Conger, our chief curator, is here with us. The whole curatorial team has helped work to put together a story that thousands of people will be able to see as they come through the halls of this inspiring place called the Peoria Riverfront Museum. So with that, let me turn it back over to Everly Davis for the formal introduction of our special guest today as we all prepare. By the way, I will mention, we're preparing to look back and look forward on America's 250 years of history. Next year, 1776 Declaration, moving forward in terms of that demarcation of that document. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. This is John Gwynn Jr.'s life was dedicated to the idea of equality for all men and women and all people. And it's a perfect sort of lead up as we prepare for the America 250 celebrations here at the museum. So with that, Everly Davis to introduce our special guest. Everly, thank you.
Thanks, John. So it's been my pleasure over the last year working with two very incredible people that have put forth their time, talent, and energy and generous sponsorship of this case as well to sharing this wonderful story. So I would like to introduce the son and daughter of John and Cosetta Gwynn, Kathy Gwynn Jones and John Calvin Gwynn.
I'd like to thank everyone for participating in this project. It's an honor. I think John said it best that this whole program, this whole display represents progress at the time and progress that we're going to go forward in the future. John and Cosetta Gwynn, at that time, they were they faced a lot of challenges, and at that time I didn't understand what they were going through, but I understand now, and I appreciate what they did for Peoria and what others did for Peoria. And again, I'll circle back around to say that this whole display represents the progress that we can achieve. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here. I invite you all watching to tell a friend and to bring a friend to the museum to see this case. In this case, you will not only be able to read the story of how John Gwynn Jr.'s legacy was local, statewide, and national when it comes to civil rights activism, but you're also going to see some of his items in this case. One of them featuring a yearbook from Lane College, 1951, and it starts to list some of the activities that he was a part of in student leadership to begin his leadership and activism, and then how that continued on into the NAACP when he got here to Peoria, and then became the statewide NAACP ambassador, and then also sat on the national board of directors, working with incredible civil rights figures with names that we all know. So this is going to be up for the next few months. Thank you for joining us, and come and see. Oh, did you want to say something? No, okay. And come and see the case at the museum. Thank you.